Look, science is clear. The human brain overestimates risk and underestimates progress. It loves comfort, it loves planning, it loves imagining the perfect scenario where everything will magically work. But perfection is a myth. An entrepreneur who waits for perfect plans fail. Over 90% of the startups fail because the ideas, not because ideas, because they were complicated or performed too long. And they are just missed of opportunities. So you're thinking years or like months to make the perfect product. I think it not like, but somewhere else just already started the last week, the last month, and already learned it. You're still free to touch. And that's how the business work. Execution beats intelligence almost every single fucking time. Persistence, it's not a cliche, it's measurable. Studies in behavioral psychology show that sustained effort, even smart, it predicts success. In a famous study on a grift, the strongest predictor of achievement wasn't IQ, it was grit, the ability to fall and back up again, continue moving forward. That's what separates an entrepreneur who actually eventually makes millions from the one who stayed talking about their ideas. And a failure, stop fearing it. Every failed launch, every missed opportunity, every deal that falls apart isn't the end, it's the feedback. Brain science back this up. So dopamine pathways reward explanation of learning, not avoidance. The more you try, the more mistake you make, the more your brain rewires itself to recognize the patterns, to avoid the bigger mistakes and make the faster, smarter decision. Entrepreneurs who avoid failure are neurologically handicapped. They never learn the pace the reality demands. So pain is a part of the game. You want freedom, you want independence, you want the wealth and impact. The path is uncomfortable. Research in the stress psychology showed that moderate, repeated stress is like the stress of taking tasks, risk, pitch, and dealing with rejection trans your HPA axis. You become resilient, you become handle bigger programs. Comfort does not build resilience, pain does. Discomfort is really train your nervous system. Let's talk about numbers. Over 80% of startups pivoted at least once. That means their first plan was wrong. They failed. They're adjusted, they tried again. This is always the flow. This is a system fucking working. This first try will suck. The first product will suck. Your first pitch will get rejected. Your first 100 sales attempt will bomb. And that's okay. In fact, that's necessary without failure. You don't know that it works. You don't know actually, but you develop the muscle memory for entrepreneurship. And here's the brutal fact: time is limited. Every single fucking second is limited in your life. Every second spent on overthinking, doubting, or hesitating is a second where opportunities appears. Neuroscience show that humans have a strong negativity bias. The overweight potential loses and overweight potential gains. So that's why you sit here. Imagine all the worst case scenarios never move. But you can hack it. Small imperfection creates a feedback. Feedback rewires the brain. Action builds momentum. Momentum makes you unstoppable. So look at this way. Even if you are fall 10 times, you're ahead of the person who already failed 0 times because they are never fucking tried. Every atom, generous idea, insight, and growth. Entrepreneurs who wait for certainty are losers. By design, they never get the real feedback. The real world feedback is now billion-dollar business on built. And don't confuse the talent with the effort. Studies in economics and entrepreneurship show that consistent small steps compound far faster than sporadic genius bursts. The compound effect is real. They're waiting for one pages every day in pitch and decline. Stop worrying about the judgment. Don't care what people think. Neural imagine studies show that fear of social evaluation can paralyze decision making. Your brain literally predicts the pain from rejection, even when it's minor. Social fear is the one obstacle to execution. Action when small is imperfect, but it rewires your nervous system completely. Consistency kill luck miss. Many people tell themselves, I just need the lucky break. Luck is favors the prepared, and preparation isn't planning endlessly. It's gone. Michael Jordan missed over 900 shots in his career. Steve Jobs got fired from Apple returning. The word rewards those who fail, learn, and persist. It does not reward sit on the ideas and dream about success. So what do? Stop thinking, stop overanalyzing. Start with a tiny, perfect step right now. Build the first draft of your product. Reach out to the first client. Launch the first post. Do the one thing day that moves you forward. You will fall. You will fail every time, but you rewire your brain. You teach your brain to come for circumstances, right? So stop fucking waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the right mood. Entrepreneurs don't wait, they adapt, they iterate, they persist, they embrace pain, uncertainty, and failure to you. The more you move, the more brain conspires you and makes you stronger and resilient. So stop sitting here, stop hesitating, start now. So take the first imperfect step, then the second and third. Keep moving forward. This is the science of persistence. This is the psychology of learning. Oh, this is the reality. Execution builds analysis. So remember, it's not a talent, it's not luck.